Hello everyone and welcome to a stream, a slightly different stream than I was originally planning today, but it's good to see you all, and we are going to do LMU, and it looks like everyone here is completely taken up. In fact, all the lobbies are completely full, which is, it must be busy in there, but I'm trying to get silver, so welcome along. I will get all my YouTube stuff all sorted out, so hopefully we are up and running. Let's just see here. No. So hopefully that's all going to work. And I will get my chat up here as well. But I hope you've had a good Thursday. Unfortunately my son was off ill today, so I couldn't actually do a normal stream at the normal time, but we are now ready to go. Here we are. I'll quickly get the... Here we are. Just be a second. Now just waiting for the chat to come up here, and then I'll be able to put that in the pop-out chat. There we go. Let me know if you can hear everything properly. I know obviously there's the background music. That I'll go back into this one, and then I'll go into my portrait chat, and let's see how we do here. I'll get into all the details. I've got a new camera as well, so I've got two cameras, and then the main screen. It's just taking a few seconds. Well, my computer decides to do something here. Right, here we are. One, yeah. Right. There we go. Okay, so it's all done and sorted. Right. Welcome along. Hopefully you can hear everything as we get along. Are there any chance to join the practice? I don't know, because before they were all gone now. They are all completely full. So we'll see if we can get into this race. If not, we'll do the LM cars, which I'm quite looking forward to. I did a race. I had quite a good race actually yesterday, but I lost. I had 3 incidents. So I lost quite a bit of I got a warning. I've got a warning. I've been in too many incidents, so they're giving me a warning there. And I used to have a kind of tick saying that I was a safe driver. So we're going to try and get that back. But the event starts in about 5 minutes, just under 6 minutes, and then we'll get going. But I'll try and I wonder if I can share out the stream actually as well. That. Here we go. But welcome along. If it's the first time you've joined us, it's good to see you, and let us know in the chat where you're watching from. That I'll see now. It's the multi-stream. Where is dashboard home? Let's get all this up to date. I did do the time trial this morning. That now hopefully the multi-chat will work, because I'm live on quite a few different channels. That so hopefully that will bring up all the bits and pieces that we need. And we are there as well. So hopefully there we are. Hopefully it's all on and working. Right, let's see. Ah, Keith, good to see you. How are you doing? It's been a wee while. I hope you're well. Good to see you. I hope you're doing well. We're going to do a bit of LMU, but I'm just trying to get into... All the practices are completely full. So I'm hoping that they're going to be able to fit me in a race. that because when I go to the practice sessions, every server is completely full. There's 5 of them, in fact 7 of them, and they're all completely full. So I'm hoping that there will actually be space for me, because if not, we'll just do the next one. But yes, I remember our races. Remember we used to race on ACC. There were some good fun battles out there, didn't we? Doing our it was before the Sim Cafe when it was still Taya's channel. But I do hope you're doing well. So we will be starting our race. I should have shown the replay that I had. I had a wonderful race at Fuji, which I'd done quite well at. Stayed out of trouble, and then people started spinning off. And you know when they're supposed to kind of go backwards off the racing line, and they kept kind of driving forwards just when I was coming over like a blind corner, and every time they got me, so I got taken out 3 times, all of which I don't really think were my fault. I think they should have maybe gone backwards instead of forwards, but unfortunately I was the victim of it and got quite a lot of damage, so that kind of ruined my race. But hopefully today we'll have some races that go a lot better than that. So it's just over 3 minutes to go, and then it's not worth joining the practice because now it's by the time you get in it, they'll be out again. But it's interesting just to see all the different drivers that are in there that has recently been involved in a higher number of incidents. Yeah. I was going to do a short actually and just try and do it, or try and record some of the footage, and I might make a video to see how that has gone. There we are. There we go. That is all the chat is in there, which is good. So we've got everything in there now. There we go. And there we are. Okie dokie. I'm also trying to check to see if it's all working. Right, just didn't go. So we're getting ready, hopefully not too far now, just over 1.5 minutes, and then we will be there, and then it will be sorted out. But, now we've got one watching on portrait, and I think we've got a couple watching on our main horizontal, but welcome to everybody. Hopefully tonight we'll have some good fun racing. We've got less than, just over 1 minute to go, and then we'll be ready to get into, hopefully there will be a server that has some availability, because all the practice servers were completely full. But I've actually been driving the Porsche, and I do quite like the Porsche. I quite like it, it's quite fun. I'm kind of getting a bit more used to it now. So we will see. That I'd actually hoped to try and get the timing for the Fuji race, because that was great fun in the LM cars. Maybe we'll do one of these races and then see if we can maybe do one of the others, one of the LM cars at Fuji. And if we don't get into this one, then we'll definitely do the Fuji race, because that will be coming up next. But what do you think of LMU? Is it a game that you like? Have you played it much? You can let me know in the comments what you think. Let's see. Hopefully we can hear the voices loud enough. There we are. Right, event is underway. So can we get in? Are they going to let us in? Are they going to let us in? Let's join the event. It always takes a few seconds, but hopefully they'll let us do it. We'll just have to wait here until they do. It's not the quickest, it's not exactly a seamless experience. I know in some other games it's a little bit more. Come on, we need to get in here. Here we are. Right. So Yes, it has let us in. Good, good. So we have been allowed in, so we can now actually get ready to race. I'll do, whether we'll get much time for the practice, I don't know, but we'll certainly get qualifying. I thought it's actually worth qualifying to see how it goes. I quite like this game. It's taken me a little while to get used to it, but it is quite decent. There we go. Right. So, Spa, Francorchamps, what you're going to watch is that first few corners as you go up past Eau Rouge and then the chicane after it, especially when it's cold tyres. The Porsche can be quite active. But I did do quite a few laps in the practice session yesterday and managed fairly consistent. Not massively fast, but at least it was consistent. So it's at least all I need to do to get my SR up again is just to try and stay out of trouble and hopefully finish well. And then here we go. Right, so we've made it in. Oh my goodness, look at this. Every driver, every driver has got a warning sign, including myself. This is going to be fun. Oh, this is going to be, look at them. I've never been in a lobby where every driver's been involved in hundreds of incidents. In fact, I don't think there's one driver that's clean. Oh, I think this is going to be a memorable night. This is definitely going to be a memorable night for sure. Let's see. I'll make sure that we have balanced braking, and we've got new tyres. Let's see. It will start in a wee second for qualifying, and then we'll get out there. Yeah. I was going to say, this is going to be fun. This is definitely going to be fun. At least we've got nice sunny weather. Sunny weather here at Spa. Now I don't want to get a penalty, so I better wait there till the light goes green. Hey, there we go. Because it literally will be one lap, I think. One proper lap, and then that'll be it. But this could be very, very memorable. Oh! Even though I didn't actually hit anything, it's given me damage. But now someone's already got a stop go and they've barely come out of the pits. I'm going to just quickly change my force feedback there. So, in a a server where pretty much everyone has a warning sign against them, how will it go? Ah, Simon Jerry, good to see you. How are you doing? This is a lobby on LMU. Can we get a reasonable time for qualifying? Yes, we've got two views, two cameras. I got a new one the other day, I thought I'll try it. Help fill up the screen a wee bit. The car is pretty active. So hopefully we can get this lap in, and then I think that will be pretty much it. I think I got there just before it finished, and I'm quite slow. Can we make up any time? I don't know, I think, oh no, actually, I think we're going to just take up far too much time doing this. So we'll return to the garage, and then hopefully we can. Right, I might just put that. I'm just wondering if that slip angle is maybe one too high there. I might just change that slightly. There we go. Right, there we are. We are ready to go. Now, there we go. Ah, Uber, you're just doing your homework, no problem. It is double me indeed. Double me. Good to see you all though. Now, are you watching on the main screen or are you watching on portrait? It doesn't tell me which one is happening, so oh look, we're in split 35 out of 40. Oh, that's never a good thing. That's going to be fun. Let's see, standings. Oh, now should be in the race. What's happened to... So where are we? Where are we in all of this? We are, 19th. So it didn't do a great time, to be fair. But it's going to be fun because all these drivers, we've all got warnings. So it's going to be interesting. There's lots of people. I mean, if I look at the 10 cars in front, they're they're not that far away in terms of time. I think I could probably keep up with them. Right, let's see. So we're going to do it's 20 minutes. It's roughly it's about 2 minutes 20 a lap, isn't it? So 21. So it's going to be about 10. We'll say put 10 laps in, and we should be fine. There we go. Right. Well, I didn't change my tyres, but not to worry. I think we should be all right. Right. There we go. Ah, you're on the main one. Okay, okay. That's that. Yeah, you didn't get a portrait notification. Ah, it's definitely going on both because I've got both chats out there. So hopefully it should be running on both of them.
Formation lab has started.
Right. So lots of Mustangs and Aston Martins. I sometimes use the BMW, but I actually found that it was quite tricky in some of the bends, so I started using the Porsche, and actually I didn't mind the Porsche so much at some circuits, but we'll see how we get on. Hopefully we'll get a good race. At least there's not too many people behind me. Let's see what happens. We'll definitely do as well the let's see.
Green flag, green flag.
No, I backed out of that because there was a lot of cars in front. And my tyres are still warming up. Well, made it round the first lap. Oh, I got hit behind there. But I had to slow down because the guy was right there. Lots of action. Trying to find a safe place to overtake. Oh no, come on! Had that before when it just loses all its grip coming around that left-hander. Don't know what it is, but that left-hander is lethal. You can just see how it just wanted to go fully back round on itself. Thankfully we were able to catch it. Goodness me, we lost one place but got another. To be fair, he gave that one back. That's twice on that corner. Oh. Lost so much time going through a ruse there. I'll catch up with the comments in a wee bit. I'm having to crawl down there. I just feel like I've got no grip at all. Come on. No, 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 no! I knew it, I knew it, I knew it, I knew it. It just couldn't do it. Oh, come on. Oh, it's buggered. It's buggered. I just knew it. I just couldn't get the... it's horrible under that bit. Absolutely horrible. And it's knackered. It's totally knackered. Even though I hardly hit anything there. Hardly hit anything. So what am I supposed to do? I can't go anywhere. I can't go anywhere. It's not letting me go back to the pits. So that's another one. Totally screwed. This, I'll tell you what, LMU is a total and utter disaster for me. Total and utter disaster. Completely, every time. Either I get hit, or, I mean, there I was hit twice again on the first lap. with nothing I could do. They just don't give you any options. I only touched the barrier at the end of that. That car could have gone on, but this puts you straight out. Absolutely hopeless. Really, really hopeless. And it totally screws everything up. Totally screws all the things that you're trying to do. Not impressed. I mean, I take avoiding action when people are spinning off, and I can't do anything to avoid it now. And now I can't. Oh, damn it, we've missed the next one, because it should have been. I should have been able to get this one, the prototype. Oh, that's rubbish, man. It's rubbish. I mean, I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's happened to my portrait stream either, because there's nobody, it's not getting through to anybody, so I don't know what's happened with that. That's a strange one. Right, I'm not waiting for another half an hour for that crap, so there's no point. I can't believe it just went off again. It shouldn't be doing that, because I had the car under control as well, and I think it's because maybe I had the rear wing damage on it. But I mean, the thing is, it's going to completely, if I look at my profile, it's just disappearing through nothing. I was on 3/4, and that's me now, totally out there by, it's taken down to about 67%, something like that. So maybe 75%, and it's beyond you. It's just beyond you. That's really annoying. Really annoying. Right, let's go and play something where we can actually play, because this is just stupid. I've had better games than this. I've had better runs on it, and I just can't figure out why it's not working. Why it's just not. I'm not getting a reasonable run on it at all, and I can't figure it out. It's just like either I get taken out. But I mean, that was on it's. I just wish I knew, because I had good feel going round that corner. I had the left going well. I came round to the right hander, up over the hill, and really, I mean, my foot was in. The throttle was down. So the power should have been on the back. I shouldn't have had this big, energy difference. I can't quite figure that one out. So, I just wish I knew now. Is this working? Has it started yet? I don't know. Come on. Here we are. Right, I'll go into Project Motor Racing, because I had a really good run yesterday in the MX-5s. And it was much more, I had a setup, I got a setup for it. So that was much better. And I'll come back I'll do LMU another time, because it's just rubbish at the moment. If I can't even, you can't get onto the race you want, and it's really annoying, because you're slowing down, other people hit you when you're avoiding yellow flagging. I mean, the cars were right in front of us, spinning out. We had nowhere else to go. What else could we do? And yet we're just being taken out, we're just being hit, and then we just go off. The car just gives up and goes off. It's really, I don't know if it's my steering or if it's my computer, because you do feel that there's server issues, that sometimes it throws you a wee bit. So I was never that sure if that's got something to do with it as well. But I have upgraded my computer, so it should be much better, should be able to cope with it. Right, we've got MX-5 Sprint. Right, I will register for that. And we'll have a go. And I'll put in as well, it's annoying because we've got quite a long time here to wait. But let's see what we can find out here. But we'll try that one. They're all the same, it's just on that. This is quite good. I had a really good run yesterday, so I'm hoping, let's hope and pray we can get some better results, because honestly, I've just been destroyed on LMU. When you play a game and you just have like zero, I can show you the last like 6 of my races from LMU, and there's only one race that I didn't have a crash. I did have a spin, but I didn't hit anything. And it's like, that can't be right. Your odds are ridiculous. There needs to be something's not working out. I've got to be able to have a chance of racing, have a chance of competing properly. That's what really, I really don't understand why that happened, but anyone knows in the comments, please let me know. Because I thought if you have your acceleration down, then the back end should stick. But, didn't seem to want to do that. Now we are, roughly, if we look at, I don't know where we are on this, we had about 33 points yesterday when we tried it. So we are registered for it, but we've got about 12 minutes before we get started. Well, there's 8 people doing the GT4 at Zolder. I did that the other day. You need good setups. There's a big difference. If you don't have setups, you'll be left behind. But I've got a good setup for the MX-5, so hopefully we can get something in that and it'll work. My rating went up a little bit yesterday, to be fair, after my last one. Alright, I'll watch it back. I was going well, and then 2 people spun off in front of me, so I got yellow flags, so I slowed down, and then I got hit behind because of that. It was on Eau Rouge. I had nowhere else to go, so other than slow down, otherwise, you're going to hit them, and you're going to ram into them and cause problems. I'm trying to avoid incidents. And then I went over Eau Rouge the next lap, and the car just went over that, and it just lost it. Even though I didn't really, I hit the barrier, but very, very slightly, but it totally destroyed the car, and that was me. Max, good to see you. How you doing? So I had a disaster on LMU. I've had 6 disasters on the Trotway LMU. So I've come back to PMR to see if I can run a bit better on that. But we've got about a 10-minute wait before the next race on the MX-5 sprint. But let's just see, actually, there might be, I wonder if there's any other social lobbies or things we can do in the meantime. Yeah, it's still the same for them there, so it's just the same. Because sometimes you can have a little look. Oh, there's the challenges. Maybe we could do a challenge for 10 minutes while we wait for the next one to come up. Now, we did a few of these. I've taken part in some of these. That we should be somewhere there. And jump to player. We are 484th with a 117.2. So we have done a few of these. Let's see. Oh, there's Northslifer, there's MX-5 at Lime Rock Park. I think I've done that one as well. That's quite a fun one. Oh, there's that one as well. I don't think I've done this one. Only 4 people have done it, to be fair. Ha! That's in the Audi. The target is a 108. Shall we try that one? Just while we're waiting, we've got a few minutes to go. Yes, I started on LMU, but now we've gone to Project Motor Racing. I've registered for a race, so we'll go back to it when it's there. We'll just do this for a few minutes. Yeah, I just can't understand LMU. I'm just, I've done a few of my own single races and multiplayer, and the varying. I mean, I did the LM cars, which I really liked. I got a good lap time, but for whatever reason, it just didn't work. Yeah, they've done a lot of updates, to be fair, and the updates are quite good. The track limits are much better. So yeah, no, I've quite liked it. So let me know how this sounds and goes. It's very loud. Certainly for me, it's very, very loud in here. But right, so I've got to get a 107 on this Audi. It's got quite a lot of grip, certainly. I think my brake pressure's too high. I might have to take that down a wee bit. And it seems to be locking straight away, but So we do this track in the MX-5s and it's quite fun. So can we get anywhere near a 107? Oh, come on. Oh no, it's got no brakes. No brakes. This is going to be fun. Such focus. Well, as it's quite a car, so I've got to find 7 seconds. I wonder whether there's a setup, because sometimes they use setups as well on these things, so I'm not that sure. But it's certainly much more of a challenge than Gran Turismo. Oh, you don't have a game screen? Oh, that's strange. Hang on a minute. Hang on, I'll go back to it. I wonder what's happened with that. Hang on a wee minute. It's not gone. That is strange. See if I can go back to PC. Ah, I wonder why I've not got a game screen. That's very strange. Give me a wee second. I will. There we are. But that has taken everything else off. Oh well, it's on there, so you can at least, you can still see me. I wonder why that's happened like that, because okay. Let's see. There we go. Now we can see. Right, there we are. In fact, what I'll do, I'll go back, because I think we might actually be near the getting on to the next one. So I can. There we go. Right, we'll go back on, because it won't be long now before we start on the MX-5s. Yeah, there we go. Just be a second there. Alright, we've got 4 minutes, here we are. I'll make sure, I wonder if it takes out of that. Right, so we've got a few minutes there. Right, there we are. So we're all sorted. I wonder why the screen left us there, but thank you for letting me know, because I had no idea. I had absolutely no idea that had happened. So there we go. Right, you can see I'm very good with the tech. There we are, that'll do. You can see that. I appreciate you bearing with me with that. There we go. Right, so we've just got a couple of minutes and then we'll be in. There's already 5 people registered, but this tends to fill up fast in the last wee while. And I've got a really good setup for it, so hopefully we can make the most of it. But I hope you're all doing well. We've all had a good Thursday. We had so many things happen this week. We had a leak in the house yesterday afternoon. We heard this dripping sound, and Tuesday afternoon we heard this dripping sound. And so it was coming from the roof because we had quite bad weather, and I think the wind had dislodged some of the old kind of stonework over the weekend there. Thankfully it wasn't a big leak, but my goodness, so we had to get all that fixed. So we had builders in and they're coming back next week to do more work. And then my son was off sick today, so I would have normally streamed this morning and done my time trial stream, but that had to kind of go. I did actually do a time trial, but I did the one at the North Slifer, which actually went quite well. I managed to get a gold time, so I'll do the video on that and publish that one. But so this is the game that people have really wondered at as to whether is it worth having, because it's quite expensive. It was about £70 odd by the time I bought it, and I also got there was a pass with it as well. And at first it was quite difficult, and I got it on PC rather than PS5. But they have improved it, and there's something about it that makes it quite fun. Yeah, the Elantra you're saying on GT7 is quite a nice car actually. I quite like that. I used a Ghost to try and help me, but in the end I think I got, was it 9 minutes and 2 seconds, I think, just about 9 minutes and 2. So I was within the goal time by about 4 seconds in the end. So I thought I should be fairly safe on that. And I think there's probably quite a bit of time in it. The top guys were doing like 8 minutes 50.6, I think was the top at the time. But I thought if I could maybe eventually try and get into the high 8 minutes at an 8:59, that would be quite reasonable. But it's actually not. It's quite a nice car to drive. And if you've done the North Slifer before, you've probably got a good chance of how it all works. So yeah. So it should be just over a minute. We've got 6 people in just now. What was interesting with this one is that when I did my first race the other day, because I didn't have a setup, I was doing like 2-minute 16s, and the top drivers were doing 2-minute 8s, and I think, goodness me, how did I get that? So my very kind friends at Jester's channel, I know this is Jester, he's an Australian sim racer. He managed it. He gave me a setup for it, and it worked incredibly well. I was able to do a 2 minutes 8.8. So that was much more competitive. So I'll load this up for when we get going, and hopefully we should have a competitive car. Because actually, I think for me the MX-5s are one of the best cars on this game, and it is quite fun. So it might well be a mixture. It's funny how it couldn't. I think Streamlabs obviously has a few issues. It must be the way I've set this up, that sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. What would be fantastic if you could share this out with all your friends if possible, or put it on your social media. That would be amazing to get it out there. I don't know what's happened to the portrait one, because it doesn't seem to be going anywhere. Normally we have lots of people in the portrait stream, but yeah, they are really good. That's what made me think this has got potential, and I quite liked it. You know, it's like AC Evo. AC Evo is brilliant. Yeah, bosses. But they're quite good. They're quite good. The AC Evo races are fantastic fun as well. I've done quite a few of them. Some of their social drives are quite good. But also when you do the online, their multiplayer is actually quite decent. It is quite fun. Yeah. Yeah, they're both. I have to say, I'd recommend AC Evo. If you do PC gaming, AC Evo is really good. It's well worth it. Right, are we going to get? Where is? All right, load setup. MX-5. It's one of. There we go. Right. Now. Okay. Let's go. So there's quite a few tricks for this. In terms of the setup, it makes a huge difference with the steering and how the car handles. So, and as well, the way that the chicane is at the end, you can't cut the corners. It's quite tricky, but you can't cut it like you can in GT7. So, let's see what happens here. That was a good way to do the chicane. The S's slightly scrappy. Here we go. Right.
Send it, mate. Don't leave any time out there.
They've also changed the track limits on this as well, so they're quite good. I think they're quite fair because they were quite bad before. I like it because it feels quite real, you know, the steering's heavy and you feel every bump. Now we're just approaching this chap at the wrong point, but oh, we shouldn't be last on the grids. So, 7. I'm a wee bit less than that. Oh, we did a 2. Oh, we did. We did second, that's not too bad, and I think we could have been, we had to slow down for the chap there quite a bit. Still, that's not too bad. Is the sound okay? It's not too loud, I hope it's alright. Well, we've finally got a race that we can get into. Sometimes these can be hilarious. My race yesterday, there were just cars going off everywhere. We had about 12 to 15 cars in it. I find that the servers struggle when you get more than 15 cars. It starts to struggle a bit. or certainly my computer can't cope with it, I don't think. But so I think I've got enough fuel, hopefully. Let's see. Do per lap. It's 7 laps, so yeah, we should be alright. So we really only need 14. 2.7, 1.3. Yeah, so we should be alright with that. That should be fine. We'll keep it on that. There we go. Well, there we are. We're ready to go. Ah, you still play Assetto Corsa online? Yeah, the North Tourist route in the MX-5. I'll have to get download Content Manager and see if I can get, because then that's where all the mods happen in it. Because I've not done any of the kind of tourist routes, and I've done obviously the Nordschleife, but not all the kind of open play racing or whatever they call it, isn't it? That's quite good. That. Oh, I was going to say, Simon, if you're still there, did you like our little F1 interview? Oh, not third. Our little F1 Motor Show intro. That was all done, as you can guess, with AI. So, oh look, someone got a 206. I think he was JJ Watt was actually in my race yesterday, actually. So, but we'll see how we get on. Let's see if we can have a good race. Right, we're ready. Okay, let's have some fun with this one. I got a third place yesterday. I actually was leading, but because I didn't have the setup on it, they caught up with me. Right, hopefully not too far away now. Right, I think actually I'm also streaming to my Facebook page and also
Focus on the lights.
on X as well. So if you're watching from X, welcome along. Oh, come on now. Give him plenty of room. Whoa, 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 whoa. That was poor, they just wrecked me there. We're catching a wee bit, to be fair. So we must have a decent top speed. Or because we've changed a lot of the settings, we're doing quite a good run here. We've definitely got a top speed advantage, I think. I don't know if he tried to get me out there. He got very close. That's a wee bit better. Getting into the 211s, this should be a 210 hopefully. Maybe even a 209. number 2 had a bit of an incident. Yesterday I was able to flip that in qualifying, but couldn't quite manage it there. So we're on lap 4. Come on. That was a silly mistake there, trying to stay in 4th, and the energy change got me. Hopefully we can pull this guy back in, I think. Braking must be way too late there. And now I'm trying to brake in a straight line, but it's just not. Come on. Got 3 laps to do it. just about a tenth up.
It's just about longer in front, not for the race, just get past them.
So last lap. And the top two have finished. Oh no 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 no, I'm there. Come on. I don't know what happened there. I would brake quite easily. Thankfully there's no damage on this. But again, just weird things happen. Well, there we go. We were a minute behind, but we made it. We made it to the end. I don't know what happened in that chicane. Oh, that was a bit of a mystery. I came in really quite as normal, and then turned out it just was no way that thing was turning. It looked quite like it was quite smooth, but it was permanent understeer with that one. Look at that, 205.5. That's, they obviously know how to get the best.
Great job with
They
the
know
top
how to
three
get,
finish.
they know how to get the best out of the car. I'm a long way off, 4 seconds off that, but I didn't get great laps. I need to work on my lap times. Still, podium's not too bad. Better than nothing. There we go. Well, that will come up now with the results. And now we have, 105 points. That's a bit better. I think the more you do, the better it gets on there. That we're going another. I wouldn't wait. It's another 12 minutes before we get to that one, so I'll leave it at that one. I think. Let's see. See if there's anything on. The social ones can sometimes be quite fun, but again, it's quite a big. This is the only issue they've got when you finish one lobby. You've got quite a lot of time to wait before you get to the next one. But it needs to be timed a wee bit better, I think, and then that would certainly help. But yeah, let's see how we go. Now, I'm wondering, should we go back to LMU and see if we can get a final race on at Fuji? That would be quite fun, and hopefully it will work this time. We will see. and I'll make sure I get the screen back. I'll make sure I get the screen back. Otherwise I could have 3 different tonight. Right, I'll get my Limo Ultimate back up again, and hopefully it will work. Okay, it's not done that then. We need to... where is it doing it? Come on now, it should be here. Here and... oh, there we go. So it is working. It's back to normal. There we go. Right, let's get on and see if we can hopefully get into a daily race at Fuji. That's the one we really want. Oh, it's still the... hang on a minute. The upcoming races supposed to be 20 past the hour. Oh, prototype. All right. Okay. So 1940 is the next one. So we must have just missed it. Let's see. It's back at. That's not really what I wanted. But starts in 10 minutes. I don't know what's the steadiest car on that. I really don't. We could try. Now I know a lot of people had Aston Martin, didn't they? And the McLaren was quite good, but they're also quite... you know what? Let's just have a go. Let's just see how we get on. And there's absolutely no servers. Okay, so we can't do any servers. So this is an issue. This is an issue with them. There needs to be practice. I mean, if we can't get in, they've got to make more servers. They're surely going to have more. I mean, they've only got 5 servers here, or 7 servers, and they're all completely full. So you think they really need to bring in a few more servers, because how am I supposed to practice if I can't do that? But yeah, this is not well designed. I know it's a good game in a lot of it, but it's not great if you can't practice, if you can't get into the servers before it starts. Like most of the others have all gotten in, and yet, you know, it's 8 minutes ahead, so we've come in, you know, not at the very last minute. There's still quite a bit of time there, and then there's a lot of time in between. So I think they need to tighten this up a little bit, because it's annoying. Not you can't get track time, which is not great. Let me know your thoughts there. That here we are. Now I wonder why it's not. Oh, what's this? Is there any chance of us being able to join? No, it's still 30 in there. Okay. That right, well, what I can't quite figure out is why Normally the shorts profile really gets out to lots of people, but it's just not going anywhere tonight. But I will go onto my phone and find out here. Now, here we are. It's not letting me go onto it. I wonder why that is. That's strange. I think something's happened with the stream. I'm not entirely sure what's going on with that, because it seems live here, but it doesn't seem to be. It is definitely working here. Let's see if I can get it out there a bit. So, let's see. What's more, my chat box doesn't seem to be doing anything. It should be giving you little messages, but it doesn't seem to be doing that either. I don't know why, but we'll have to see. Right. Right, hopefully we can get a better run in this car, because Spa has normally been done quite well. I mean, the thing is, we kind of kept to ourselves. I'm determined to get a safety rating up into silver, because our driving really should be up to that standard. But we were in a terrible lobby, and now I think because of our warning there, which I think is really unfair, we'll have to see. Can we do better? No, still all of them are full, and there's no way I can get in. It's not great not to be able to practice in that. We need to be able to practice. Now, is anyone else doing the Aston Martin? To be fair, nobody's really doing the Aston Martin. A few people using the Lamborghini and the BMW, but I found it just as tricky. Yeah, I wonder. We will see. I'm just wondering if the Aston's the best car. There were quite a few in that one. I just wonder, is it a bit better maybe under acceleration? I don't know, or if it's a bit more. I just want something that's quite stable going round, especially with Rouge, because that seems to be where it's very, very light. Ah, Shane, good to see you. Well, come along. You're the first person to see us on our portrait stream tonight. We've been all over the place. We've done Le Mans, had a disaster on Le Mans Ultimate, went to Project Motor Racing, we got a podium, and then we've come back to Le Mans LMU again, because there was a big difference in the starting times for the servers. But welcome along. It's good to see you. I hope you're well. Now, did you? I just shared it on YouTube actually, the portrait version. So hopefully it got out there, because it was on, but it wasn't getting anywhere. So I'm not sure what happened. Right, just over a minute to go, and then we can get started. In the first race I had here, we had everyone in the server had a warning badge on them, including myself. And I actually got out of the way of crashes, and then other people crashed into me because I was taking proper avoiding action. So it was a bit mad. But yes, new cameras. I thought I'd get an extra one and see how it goes. But, there we go. Oh, no problem. No, you're welcome along anytime. Anytime at all. We've all had things to do, so don't you worry. I'm hoping this Aston Martin will be an easier car to drive. I was in the Porsche, and I was actually doing all right in the Porsche, but going through Eau Rouge, it let go on the last lap, and then I spun. And although I only really glanced the barrier, it took me off, and I couldn't get repairs. That was it. I had to basically retire. So not a great run, which is annoying because I was actually doing okay. But we'll see. We'll see how we get on. Right, less than 10 seconds, and then we will be hopefully in the server or able to join the event. I'm determined to get silver because I really think my driving should be up to scratch for that, and it opens a lot of doors. I was hoping to try and get the race at Fuji, because that is quite fun. Yeah, who doesn't like an Aston Martin? Well, that's it. Hopefully it takes an awful long time for them to get this thing going. Come on. Come on. It's been now there for about 20 or 30 seconds and we still can't get... Oh, we are, finally. Right, the joining event. It's allowed us in. That's good. I mean, it must be packed. I think the servers must be packed. And that... Are you British? Yes, indeed. I'm actually originally from Scotland, from the Scottish borders. My wife is from Glasgow, and yeah, but we live in England, in the northeast of England. But yes, I should have a little Scottish flag there. That. But yeah, but where are you watching from, Shank? Are you? Are you from the other side of the world, or whereabouts across Europe? Because I know we have a lot of my followers and subscribers are from like the Philippines and Indonesia and South Africa. We'll see. And everyone who's watching, I don't know if Max is still there, and Simon, I know you were there earlier, but there hasn't been any comments made on the other comments page, so let me know if you're still there. Right, okay, we are now finally, oh yeah, look, we've had this, he's got like, that. I've never seen one of those ones before. Returning from a ban, oh my goodness, this is going to be fun. And, yes, well, this indeed will be fun. Ah, Max, there you are. Ah, it's like seriously beautiful. I've been to Edinburgh before. Ah, you're from India. Yes, actually a lot of Indians come to Scotland for their holidays. We were there in the summertime and we helped an Indian lady go from the station all the way up to the castle. Yeah, Scotland is beautiful, no doubt about it. It's got some incredible scenery. But the weather's not great in the winter. Ah, Max, you're just back. You're just back. Good to see you. So, I think I'm just going to leave it on standard. I will put that down a bit. But hopefully we should be alright. Now, qualifying. I think we should be alright to go. Right. So, all of these drivers have got warnings. This is what makes it fun. This is what I hope we make it memorable for the right reason. I just want to blooming finish the race. Finish the race. If I can finish the race cleanly, then we've got a chance of getting something. Oh, no sound. Alright. That's strange. No game sound. Oh, alright, hang on. I think I know what's happened. Hang on a wee second. I'll return to the garage. No game sound. Well, I may have turned it down because before it was window capture, audio capture, video. Hang on, video capture device. I'll try and put that up a bit. That might be the reason there. Desktop audio. I'll put that up a wee bit, and hopefully that should work. Let's see. Right, here we are. Ah, you're cheering for me, thank you. Right, let's see if this one works. To be fair, I might just start at the back. Actually, those steering things feels really dodgy, actually. Right, okay. That's a bit better. It felt like the steering wheel was like a bus trying to get round the corner. Hopefully that's a bit better there. Nope. Oh, I don't know what's happened. That is very strange. I wonder what's happened there. It must be an issue with... So is there no sound? You can hear me talk? Or is it you can hear me talk but you can't hear the engines? It's wandering about all over the place, this thing. Oh, we're all good. But very low engine noise. Okay. Oh, I did maybe turn it down a little bit in the game settings. I wonder if that's maybe what it's been. Now, the wheel's pulling a little bit here and there. I take it, is my voice very low as well, or is it kind of... Oh! I need to change the steering angle for this. In terms of it's way too low. Get your lap in first, Max. You can hear the engine a little bit. But alright, but mine's not up here. Can you hear me now? I wonder if that's better. They're doing 223s. It'll be a few minutes yet.
Can you wait to the stories?
Well, it's 8 o'clock, so...
Well, he wants to do it before that. Before he meditate.
Oh, he didn't say.
Told you that? I said I told you.
Sorry, that's my wife there. Oh, yay. Oh, that's a bit off. That's a bit strange. Why would it do that under... I'm a little bit... I haven't done anything with the steering or the suspension because that's all fixed. So I don't know why it's doing odd things here and there. Well, I think we're going to be pretty much well at the back, but we'll see what happens. See, every so often it blips, and I don't know if that's the server kind of coming in and out. Well, we're 17th, but that did include an off. I know we can definitely do it at 224, definitely a 224. So we'll go from there, and we'll at least we did a lap. Yeah, it does feel a little bit off here. There, yeah. Yeah, it's just the problem is if it does things like that, it'll ruin my race because I'll just go straight off. I won't be able to pick it, won't be able to handle it and get, it's just funny things there that, for no apparent reason, seem to happen. So we've got plenty of fuel. I haven't done anything with the traction control, so that should be alright. So, I don't know why that would be the issue there, but, yeah, it doesn't feel great to be honest, but, how many folk have we got in the lobby actually? How many? Oh, there's about 24, and every one of them has got a warning sign. So, yeah, this could be fun. Yeah, no, it's kind of. Do you know what's happening in the game? If you turn your wheel 90 degrees, and I'm actually willing. Yeah. Hello, Taylor. Glad to go. Good to see you. Yeah, I made the steering ratios come down a bit because it was a bit too far. So it should, yeah, I mean it's actually more than it is. But, because I thought it was too slow to turn the corner. But, I think I'm sitting too low in this car in terms of I should be a little bit higher so I can see. I can't see over the dash. I'm like your granny trying to drive. It's like I can barely see over the wheel. That wait behinds. Fortunately, there's all sorts of things going on in here. See, I don't think my wheel. My wheel is not right for this. My wheel is really struggling. It seems to not be. I don't think the T598 is at all a good wheel for this. No, he just went into me again, for goodness sake. I mean, how much room are you going to give people? And he just pushes you into the wall. Oh, what's happened there? I think we've got server issues. one. Yeah, the wheel keeps letting go and kind of almost not quite resetting. He's weaving about. Oh, come on, just get up the road, man. Oh, come on, you can't just push people. Come on now. Oh, well, I mean, it's impossible. Absolutely impossible. I mean, how the hell do they should be banned. Because they just bump straight into you. You give them all the room in the world and they still bump into you. Is that, oh, we're totally screwed. We're totally screwed. This is just crazy. Crazy. I don't think I've got a spoiler. And it's... It doesn't have any grip at all on anything. And yet, not my bloody fault. Every time, just hit the whole time, making it absolutely, well, I can't even take one bend at about 50 miles an hour. Okay, it's over. There's no point. There's no point. This is shocking. I've never been in a game where I just can't make any progress at all. No progress at all. I mean, you everything goes wrong. It's kind of crazy. I mean, it was bonkers mad. It never should be like that. The car didn't feel right. I have to say, it did not feel. Even on the heavier setting, I couldn't turn properly. I couldn't do it. It just didn't feel right. You know what I mean? I can take corners so much better. I've got no confidence in driving the car at all. Just no confidence in it. And now look, if you look at my profile, it'll be just in tatters, because I was up to nearly 95%. You look at that. I mean, it's gone down to less than half in 2 races. Yeah, no, it's yeah. But it's like even little bits, you know, if you don't have the confidence to drive the thing. I mean, I was right up to here. I was literally on the point of getting silver, and now I'm less than half, and everything's gone down. I mean, look at my results here, and it's like, what the hell's going on? I can't, it's just not any luck in any bit, in any server, in anything. It's a disaster. It's a total and utter disaster. And I have no idea why. In terms of, I don't know if it's this T598 that's just not suited to it or not tuned in right, but it's a joke. But also I couldn't lap, I just simply couldn't lap at all. Then well, there's the one starting, so I've got no chance of getting into the prototype one, which is the better race, to be fair. That's the one I could do a bit better in. But it just didn't work. That is crazy. Yeah, I mean, I've got it on my PC settings, but I noticed it was coming in and out of it was like it would just suddenly jerk for no apparent reason, and it looked like there were like server issues. And I wondered maybe my computer's not powerful enough to run it when it's a busy server. Maybe it's alright when it's quieter. I don't know. But I mean, I have upgraded it quite a bit. But it's I'm sorry for all you guys who have been watching, because we've not not been able to give you a very entertaining stream really. It's really annoying because I want to be able to race and enjoy and kind of give my best, but I just feel like I'm terrified to accelerate, terrified to turn in, terrified to overtake, because you're just going to get hit, or the car's just going to snap on you. And yet most cars I can drive, but it's just not letting me get into it. So yeah, I wonder why. I mean, maybe because I'm streaming to quite a lot of places. I think what I'll maybe have to do is cut all that down and not stream to Twitter and Facebook and just do YouTube, and then that might maybe be a bit easier, because I wonder perhaps if it's maybe too much of a strain on it. Yeah, probably the settings. Yeah, I'm very sorry that we've not been able to finish races, but if my car's destroyed like that, there's no way I can do anything. And again, you gave everybody space, man. You give them miles of space. You virtually jump out of their way, and they still hit you. And you're like, well, this is basically, it's like starting again. It's that bad. I can't believe I've lost half of that. It's basically like being reset, and when every single issue is not your fault, when every single accident is not your fault. How do you explain that? Well, I'm going to end it there, but I'll be back again tomorrow with a more cheery stream. I think I'll be back to GT7 at this rate. I think that's what I'm going to have to do. But it's been fun. It's been crazy, and I just don't know what it is about LMU. I call it LMU disasters because it literally is a disaster for me. But I hope you've enjoyed it, and I do appreciate the help. I do appreciate everyone watching. Let's just quickly catch up. Ah, well, that's very kind, Shan. That's very kind. Thank you. I appreciate that. Why is there no portrait? Yeah, I don't know. I did put it out there. I did put it on the YouTube stream, but it hasn't. Must be a Streamlabs issue, because it's on my YouTube that it is actually out there, but I don't know why it's not getting out there. But But look, thank you very much everybody for watching, and have a really good week. I will be back tomorrow. I will definitely be back with another stream, but I might have to do GT7, something I can actually drive the cars without crashing everywhere. Or we might do AC Evo. AC Evo is good fun. And to be fair, we did have a good run with the MX-5 at PMR. At least we got a third place, which is better than nothing. So take care everybody. Drive fast, don't crash, and whatever you do, don't bother with LMU.